Good evening. My name is Kaylee Oesterreich, and I'd like to say it's a privilege to be standing in front of the family and friends of my fellow graduates. Whether this moment is a sense of relief, or the first or even the last chapter in your story of education, or the star you've been shooting for, you've succeeded. And I'd like to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. Whatever this moment means to you, whether you've gone an ocean of thoughts and feelings flooding your mind, or a calming harbor of completion and relief, just press pause and listen to what I have to say. Many years ago, maybe more for others, we all had a first day. And whether that moment was a moment of uncertainty as you loaded onto the big yellow bus for the very first time, or the fear as you clenched onto the leg of your merciless parents who made you go anyways, or perhaps the moment of excitement of having your own cubby and desk. Whether your moment is that or the other, it was a starting point to this moment and beyond. Something drives you to do more, to reach farther. And maybe it was your parents at the time, or maybe still is. Regardless of whatever drives you, just keep moving. Regardless of the speed, never stall. Each day you've made a conscious decision to do something, and whatever that something was caused something else, and so on and so forth. And I know you're sitting here questioning me and my authority to deliver this speech and what in the world I'm even talking about, but I'll break it down for you. First off, the decisions you've made have affected someone else, and it could have been in the smallest of forms, like checking under your bed as a child for monsters, a kind smile to a stranger you walk past daily, or even paying it forward by purchasing the person's coffee behind yours. These little choices we make throughout the day mold us into who we wake up as the next morning. Second, this world so desperately needs people who want to make a difference. Now, I'm not implying that to be successful or happy you need to go out and change the world and make it a better place, because I don't necessarily think that's part of the package. But if you're going to change the world, change your own. Make yourself the person you've always wanted to be. Chase the biggest, scariest, baddest monsters out from under your bed and confront them with all the passion and fire you have built in your heart. At this moment, you may feel invincible, or maybe even infinite. Just promise to never let that feeling dissipate from your world. Don't just endure life. Don't just suffer through it. You're not here to simply pass, but to live. I'm begging you to look at life from a different angle, to try to get the picture, to live recklessly, to take chances, create something you can show off, make mistakes and laugh at them. I'm asking you to seize the moment and don't squander in it. The slide. One of the most important gifts that you can give someone is education, is giving yourself a start. And Neil Gaiman once said in his commencement speech many years ago, next slide, I hope that in these years to come you make mistakes, because if you're making mistakes, then you're making new things, trying new things, you're learning, living, pushing yourself, changing your world. You're doing things you've never done before, and more importantly, you're doing something. So that's my wish for you and for all of us, and my wish for myself. To simply make new mistakes, make glorious, amazing mistakes. Make mistakes nobody's ever made before. Don't freeze, don't stop, don't worry that it isn't good enough or isn't perfect. Whatever it is, art or love or work, family or life, whatever you're scared of doing, do it. Make your mistakes next year and forever. You may be questioning silently in your head why you should do all these things with everything you have inside you. And I'll tell you, because the grave is a peaceful, calm, and quiet environment that you might so desire in the craziest of times, but that private grave is pure silence. There is no laughter, no joy, and no singing will ever fill that hollow tomb. So instead of trying to be overly ambitious and going forth to change the world, change yourself. Change the people around you. Wake up every morning and decide to be happy, to be powerful. Wake up in the morning and decide to be everything that child who was dropped off the first day of school with mixed emotions. Be everything that child would need you to be. Thank you.